That was Prendergast taken off just now in the limo, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Making his escape after trying to get rid of me.
My plane would catch him easy near 180 knots fully open. He took off soon at least. He headed due west. I saw him. You stayed under and you'd see against the sky real easy.
Wait, me take off. Go on. You're not going to let me take your plane. You don't even think I can fly.
I'm always taking a piss out, yeah. Maybe I just didn't like that you were so cozy with that tosser, Jarvis. I thought you might want to go spend some time with some friends your age, some girls of these dirty old flea boys.
Oh God, my friends. I forgot about my friends. Brent Gast and that Charlie Animal have them tied up somewhere around here. I've got to find them.
If they're here, I'll find them. I'll see that they're safe. I know you, Piper. I know you the way only another pilot knows you. What you need to do is fly. You need to go run to my plane, start up that big engine, and go after Prendergast.
You really mean it? You're letting me fly your plane?
You've got to do it. Tick-tock, Piper.
Right. Run and fly.
There's plenty of petrol in the tank. Give her a minute to warm up before full throttle. But taxiing should take care of that. Rotate it around 70. You'll feel it. She loves to climb. She stalls just under 55. She's got a lot more power than you're used to, but you're going to need it, Piper.
Got it.
Don't be afraid to open her up. Watch them on dives. And not a quick on the stick. She's not like your cub. She's very responsive.
Right, got it. Cheers. Thanks again. Holy moly, 50, 65, 70, and wow, I have got to get me one of these. I'm really flying now, Daddy. Jesus, Penelope Christ, I'm flying.
What a natural.
Where's she?
She just went vertical. It was beautiful. Yeah, I thought you taught her most everything she knows.
I didn't teach her that. Whose plane is that?
That would be me.
Given a hand with this plane, I'm going after her.
Not this thing you're not. It's not yours for one thing, but more importantly.
I've got to go get her before she puts half of us in prison.
Let her get away. I'm no kidnapper. You apparently. Either way, it doesn't matter. This plane is.
I've got to go get her before she puts half of us in prison.
Speak for yourself. Are you responsible for the way I found her then? Tied up!
No, well, not exactly.
So you would have disposed of her in a kinder way?
She would have gone to the police.
That's your problem.
Yes, it is, and my wife's. Are you helping me or not?
Go get her if you wanted to, but I wouldn't take this plane if I were you because...
Great, I'll do it myself then.
Not my bloody day to try and be helpful in it. Jarvis, the flaps are broken on this plane. Asymmetrically. Ladies and gentlemen, your flight instructor. Have a nice time trying to land them. You wonker!
I've got you now, P. Rendergast, you bastard! See, Ricky, what's this? Are you mad? I'd better learn something new, hadn't I? Jiminy Jones!
Piper, you can really believe you can actually beat me. You couldn't actually be that stupid girl, can you?
You mean beat you like I have so far?
Piper, be reasonable and land. Can we talk this out?
Funny you only want to talk now. I have the advantage. You were ready to drive me into the ground back there, ready to damage your own wing just to get me out of the sky.
You know it's just a matter of time before I'm the one behind you and before you're falling from the sky.
You're right, Tom. There's no way I can outfly you in the long run.
Of course there isn't. It was quite easy. I'm so rather disappointed. You were really showing some spunk there. Your old man would have been proud.
I know when I've been beaten. I know you're the better flyer. Oh, please, Tom, let's land and talk like you wanted to.
I'm sorry, Piper. My family comes first. What you know is a threat to us. Since you've been working with this kid detective, we just can't trust you anymore.
You know, Tommy, old boy, I never thought in 1,000 years I'd be in a dogfight with you. Though my father never thought you'd double-cross him either.
I didn't kill your father. I just failed to mention what I knew about it to the police. I couldn't have saved him. Pipsy dug his own grave. Sure, I ran contraband for P. Rendergast, and I helped him with that Purley Forest estate scheme. Your dad was going to... We're getting our own grand house out of that. It's a shame, Pips. There would have been room for you.
There'd never be room for me. Your wife never wanted me around. It looks like she finally got her way.
You're too young to be jealous, not that way.
But not too young to die it off. You know, Tom, your style of dog fighting in these circumstances is rather peculiar.
He fought in a proper war, Pips. I'm the one on your tail. There's nothing peculiar about that, I assure you.
Very true. If this were a proper war, where are your forward-facing guns, Tom? I don't think my old dad is done being proud of me just yet, Tom Jarvis. How'd you like to see my guns, you wonker?
Clovis Merryweather, I'll get you for this.
You'll have to land first. That should be rather interesting. I'm surprised Loveson didn't warn you about the state of that craft before you took off. Or were you in too great a rush?
What's wrong with this aircraft?
Maybe we can land and talk about it. You've been in a proper war, Tom. Figure it out. And be sure to think of my dad while you're crashing, you bastard.
I see what you were trying to do, the god. You will have to be a bit smarter than that to fool me. I also caught you staring at your friend. She's quite lovely, isn't she? Rather a shame. A tragic waste. You, on the other hand, I doubt anyone, a missing skinny interloper would. What in the blazes, Luxon? What are you doing, you crazy bastard? Get out of the way, I'll kick you out of the aerodrome so fast.
Guess again, Peter gassed.
Listen here, you little mongrel. I don't know how you escaped, but you've stolen a plane, you little thief. I'll see you placed in a girl's home in Australia. You were too late to stop me now.
You're going down to Rendergast, figuratively and literally.
Before you do anything rash, little one, perhaps you should take a closer look at my cabin. I have some lovely passengers with me.
That's just a trick.
Is it? I think we both know Luxon's plane can outmaneuver this Cherokee, even with a mere girl at the controls. So you've got nothing to lose in checking. Go ahead.
I'll show you a girl.
Now do you see, little Piper? There's nothing you can do. Why don't you land somewhere? Why don't you go home? No one will believe your wild tales, and before too long I associate you. Surely we will neatly take care of you now that your only protector, Tom, has turned on you. And if you don't mind, my young friend, I'll be signing off now. Your friends will be signing off a bit later. Permanently.
You bloody bastard.
Now, young Marie, swatch your language over the airways. The civil air authority will have your license. Goodbye then, Trevor.
He rendered gassed. He rendered gassed. Bugger. Wow, I isn't some tests? Now what?
Oh god! What the fuck?
Katie, can you hear me?
Did? You just called. Mine ain't?
Katie! I was flying the plane, you silly goose!
Olive, I'm afraid I'm going to have to leave. You like that for now? I'm too tired from escaping these bloody ropes. There's no pilot you see in my head feels rather funny.
The headset! Put it on! Hurry!
See? I'm even hearing voices. It's Piper. Oh wow, Ice. I forgot. All about Piper. There's really something rather the matter with my noggin.
Katie, can you hear me?
Can you hear me now? How are you? How do you feel right now?
I feel rather lovely, actually. This lovely plane with all its lovely controls. I'm rather tired, though. I feel like a bit of a lie down after all those nasty ropes. Why are there always ropes?
My head feels funny, too. It's the lack of oxygen. We're too high up, Katie. We've got to get lower. Do you understand? There's a black lever to your right. That big black lever that looks a bit like a shifter on an auto.
Aye, Captain.
Katie, how are you feeling now?
Better? Hardly tired. My head's, but it's a bit clearer. I was a bit balmy up there, wasn't I?
How are Toby and Miss Blair doing?
They're all right, I suppose. Toby's not going mental like she was at least.
Hey!
Listen, Katie, you're going to have to land that plane.
Yes, right. I suppose I do rather. It's not especially hard or anything, right?
No, it's rather hard, I'm afraid. But you can do it, Katie. I'll help you.
Oh, soup and sausage.
Don't worry about it, mate. It's just how things are done. And Juliet is part of the identification on the tail. GX.
And you're sure I don't have to watch all these dials?
No, just the ones we talked about. The RPM down near the throttle on your right, and the airspeed up on the far left.
How will I know where to go?
You're just going straight. When I move, you'll see the runway right in front of you. It will look like a tiny stick of gum on the ground way out in front of you. It seems small, but it will get bigger. It's nice and long. Just keep going straight towards that runway. I will see if you are at the right altitude and angle and tell you what to do to make it correct.
I see it. I think. It's so small. Piper, I'm really scared.
I know, Katie. I remember my first time landing, I was 11. If I did it, you can do it.
Well, shit.
I say, are you hurt? We saw your plane cross the road and go spin across the field. I thought you were killed or maimed.
I've walked away from worse.
Let us help you to the car. We'll take you to the hospital or the police.
No, necessary. I assure you, thanks all the same. Perhaps a telephone, if you could.
What are you doing?
Sis!
Quiet, both of you. How much petrol is in your truck?
I don't know. The gauge is broken, but my father filled it up a few days ago, and we haven't been very far. Please don't hurt us.
I won't hurt you if you marry with a rate. Where's your father right now?
He's out in the fields. He'll be back in time for lunch.
What are your names? What are your names, damn it?
I am Margaret, and this is my sister Doris.
What's your name, sir?
Never mind my name, love. Does your daddy keep some rope handy? In the barn, perhaps? Go and get some, please. Plenty, if you can.
You won't hurt my sister.
I promise I won't hurt your mom if you do as I say.
Please, sir, let us go.
So she can run to her dad? To the police? No. I'd better keep you both out of trouble for the foreseeable.
Ninny sis, why did you have to bring so much?
Why?
I think he means to take us as hostages.
Is it true, mister? Are you going to take us hostage?
I'm afraid so, young lady. I've got to borrow your lorry. I can't have you following me or calling the police. Put the rope on the table, please. Pull out a chair to sit in, and stay there like a good girl.
I assure you, I am well secure. There's no need for this.
It was your sister that provided me with these materials.
Are you finished?
Your statement reminds me that I'm not.
I assure you, that is a no.
Are you going to do that to me as well, mister?
I'm afraid so. More or less.
Well, alright. If you must. Golly, mister. I've never been tied to a chair like this before. I guess you'll have to put a cloth in my mouth just like sis, huh?
Ladies, I apologize for my rude response to your kind hospitality. I hope you realize that if I were a crook, I'd steal from you, and I would not have had to bind you with so much rope. And with that, I must be going. I must seek another particular girl and her friends, who has just this sort of treatment coming to them quite justly, I assure you.
All right, Katie, remember that big black throttle? You're going to pull that back until the needle on the RPM gauge is pointing at 20. When you're done, I want you to leave that hand on the throttle and just rest it there.
Piper, do I really have to steer with one hand now?
Yes, this is better, trust me.
Righty-ho, here we go then.
Down, nose down, Katie. You're a little high, nose down. More, a bit left. That's it, good, that's good.
Peacefully in his sleep, not screaming in terror like his passengers.
Pedals, Katie, pedals.
I don't know how to turn off the engine.
That's all right. We'll take care of that as you come.
Don't forget my friend. Oh, Guy. How did he get here?
Come on. Let's get you home.
You could have just told me that. What did they do with him?
Locked him up in chains, I hope.
Did you see what they did to him, Katie? Katie? Where's Katie?
Finally, I get you all to myself. Love, I'm going to get you somewhere nice and private, even if I have to drag you for miles. And we'll have a bang on old time, won't we, girl? Or can I call you boy? I know. I ain't got no ropes. I know how you girl detectives love your ropes. But I'll bet that skirt and sweater will tear up into some nice little tights to keep you all settled and quiet. And then I can.
I initiated a traffic stop on a vehicle that did not match the registration that was displayed.
This SOB tried to run off with our hero pilot, so I sucker punched him, the bastard.
Our suspect exited the road. I thought it was some kind of back road, maybe an alleyway.
You were brilliant, Katie. I didn't doubt you for a second.
I sure had my doubts. And you're a terrible liar.
Did you see Terry lay out that creep?
I missed it, actually, but I saw him down for the count when I came around.
She ran towards it and kapow! It was brilliant!
You! That was the WORS ending I have ever seen in my life.
It's my instructor. See, she's simply awful.
Nah, you were amazing. Katie, you're a natural.
Oh, thanks, Piper. I couldn't have done it without you.
Did you hum a tune?
No, I told a joke.
So that's what it was. I thought you went crazy and we were actually gonna crash.
You know, and just talking to him, I asked him to be honest.
I piloted that aircraft, sir.
We want to make sure that when the tourists come here, who happen to be the ones that pay our paychecks, that keep this city flowing with the economy, that they know that when they walk these streets that it's going to be safe. Down here in the Keys, when you go fishing, you're chumming. And you throw chum out in the water, and that makes the fish come, and then you catch the fish. Well, we do the same thing on these operations. There's a lot of people that are visiting Key West, and they're not accustomed to buying drugs, and they're down there looking for drug dealers.
That'll be Tom. I gave him a bit of a dust as well.
So when you see them out there chumming, get ready, because they see one, and they're luring in one of the blue marlin. We'll come in, catch them, reel them in. Okay?
Try him and his lot. They're the ones to blame for all this. I have to fly this plane back. I suspect for Norman Hampstead's Cherokee will be impounded as evidence for a while.
I think it might be best to let them travel, just the two of them.
What about me and Olive then?
Girls, I have flown twice and I have crashed twice. I am done with aeroplanes. I will keep to Mother Earth from here on. Safer than a bicycle, indeed.
It is, usually.
Olive, I landed the plane. We didn't crash.
Well, it felt rather like a crash landing at the end.
Come on then, Toby. Piper said, we'll have a nice, lovely, uneventful flight back to Hitchgerians, your first proper landing. I very much think you should reserve judgment about flying until then. What could possibly go wrong?
Hello? Is Piper married, or there is the real hero today? It was she who discovered her ally Forest Park's public status. It was of course she who helped me land that plane with skill, knowledge, and a cool head. I don't think I could have done it if she had not told the civil aviation controllers to jog on and take over. Piper also uncovered facts that will no doubt open investigation into her father's plane crash and death in order to clear his name as an excellent pilot.
Katie, why did you say all that? Why give me credit for the whole case? I didn't really do all those things.
I'll explain later. had my reasons for giving you credit. First, you truly deserve much of it. We couldn't have done this without you. Second, more selfishly, press is not always the best thing for a girl detective. It may make the phone ring, but it also makes criminals more aware of us. If a criminal catches me snooping, I at least want a chance to talk my way out of it. If Olive's face and mine were well known to criminals.
Oh, jeeps! That would be awful!
I suppose. But what if I fancy being a girl detective also?
That's just brilliant, isn't it? We'd love to have you help us on cases. We've already had our share of newspaper stories, Olive and I. This will just be yours. Besides, I also figure it this way with you as a hero. Maybe the authorities will see fit that your 1940 six-piper cut J removed from the forest and that P. Rendergast has to pay to have it repaired. You've had to endure more than anyone over his criminal activities. You lost a parent and now a mentor effectively.
Maybe girl pilots aren't so bad after all. You actually brought her back in one piece.
Your plane was brilliant. I've never flown like that before. Thank you for trusting me with it.
I knew you'd do well. You deserved your revenge. It sounds like you got it.
I did. I'm not sure what happens now. Even if I get my cubby back, without the flight school I've got no place to keep it and maintain it. Certainly no way to pay for fuel and parts.
I would invite you to park at my hangar, but I don't need to.
Why? What do you mean?
Piper, the flight school is half yours. Didn't you know that?
Mine? No, Tom, never.
They proved that Prendergast had anything to do with your father's death. You might end up owning the whole bloody aerodrome.
That's a bit much to think about, but blimey, it's hard not to. But I thought you hated me.
Like you just find Clovis Merriweather. I always have. What's not to like? You take no guff and you can fly like the wine. I'm not so good with people. Especially girls. Especially pretty girls.
You think I'm pretty?
I want a divorce.
You what, if anyone should be asking for a bloody divorce, it is I, you loser.
I don't care much how it goes. I just don't want to be married to you any longer. It's been your discontent and ambition, your demands and threats that have put me in this place. I should have stood up to you. I never should have married you, except for Bobby.
Bobby? You'll never see Bobby again.
Convictor, I think the courts will have something to say about that. You barely avoided prison time yourself. Jessica and you have a record. I could petition the courts that you are unfit.
Oh, Tom, I only ever wanted good things for our family.
If that were true, you'd have asked me just once what makes me happy. It's not money or a big house, or posh neighbors. All I ever wanted was to fly and spend time with my family. You, Bobby, and yes, Piper.
That girl. That wretched girl.
You're the wretched one, turns out. You don't want me anyways, Jessica. I'm penniless for one thing.
Don't be daft, you have the end there.
I'm giving it to her, Jessica. I'm giving my half of the school to Piper.
You wouldn't dare.
You know I named him after Merriweather, Piper's dad, Bobby Robert Vincent Jarvis. I'll never know if I could have prevented P-Render Gast from sabotaging Robert's plane, but I could have blown the whistle on the cover-up. I could have at least protected his reputation as one of the best pilots I've ever known.
But the flight school, it's my kids' bodies.
What Bobby needs is a father who does the right thing even if I didn't do it until now. That's a proper legacy. The school is mine to give, Jessica. We've taken her now. You would have even swindled her out of her half if you could.
She's just a child? What does she want with the flight school?
You're the child, Jessica. I think I'm starting to see that.
I'll get you for this, Tom Jarvis.
Yes, Jessica. Yesterday, after I decided to give her the school told by Barrister, even being in this place, I slept better than I have in years. When I get out of this place someday, I will go straight to Clovis Merriweather and beg her forgiveness.
Katie? Oh, Katie?
What is it, Olive?
You're doing it again. Who on earth are you talking to? An audience? Like you're speaking at some sort of... Shataka?
You'll never know.
Our adorable little friend. I saw. I feel it's high time we bid young Miss Lagat a visit. This girl sounds fine to me, that bratty little girl. Yes, indeed. But we will be most polite guests. We will bring some just dessert with us, a devilish clever plan, and plenty of rope.